All right, time to stream. First stream in a while. Let's give this a try. But let's try. And that's about it. Feet cam win. Ducky. You're killing me, sir. You're killing me. Let's see, let's move this over here. And we should be good. We should be good. Overpowering game sound. How about that? Better? Butter? Or do we need to turn it down more? Q100, holy moly. I can turn the game sound down, probably like in the game, it'll probably be better. Is there really that many people in the game right now that I'm actually in a queue? That's definitely something different. You could come up a little bit, only a little bit, only a little bit. Okay, like a smidge, so a smidge up. Okay, that was like as small of a smidge as I could get. It'll probably be a lot louder once the game loads too, when you get off this main menu. Once I get through a server queue. I ain't had one of those in a while.
Think safety.
Ooh, that was loud. So loud. My God. Almost. Nah, she's not getting on tonight. She's just gonna let... This is like a test thing, because I have it like streaming to multiple places. So didn't wanna like overload it, I guess. Because right now I'm just doing it to like Rumble, I think. Rumble and YouTube. Oh, it says it's on Twitch. I don't know if Twitch is working. I didn't even check Twitch, to be honest with you. I guess Twitch is working. I don't have Kick up. So it's going to Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. So I guess I'm going to have to check Twitch. Make sure Twitch is working. Twitch is working. All right. Hey, how about that? About as easy as it can get. All right, we're gonna go. Let's get rid of this stupid chat. The feet cam is not on Twitch. Yes, I have all the chats combined, by the way, into one screen. So I can see Rumble, Twitch, and YouTube all in the same chat. It's pretty convenient, actually. Let's snag the mall.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us.
Yeah, if they, as soon as they get the ironclad worked out, it's gonna be pretty epic. I'm really looking forward to getting a couple of people in and dumping some cargo into the ironclad for show. Yeah. Well, the app that I'm using to do it all with, it just does it automatically by itself, which is like crazy. Like I don't have to, I didn't have to set it up. I didn't have to mess with it. It just automatically, I turn them on and off, and that's it. Which was like super convenient. Like there was hardly any setup. I don't know if it. I honestly. I've messed with it for literally one night just to get this far. It may have an overlay. Like I know that it has some APIs and stuff that I can add to OBS as an overlay, so I would be willing to say yes, it does.
Systems activated.
All right, let's.
Systems on.
Ooh, glad I refueled. Oh my god, feet. Now you're on Rumble, feet cam. Jesus, feet cam on all three. You're ridiculous.
100%.
Ridiculous. But it's good that they're working. Thanks for testing. Oh. Go do some chill salvage. We'll earn some rep. Maybe if I have time before the night's over, I kind of wanted to go check out. There's like a 50k mission in Pyro that's supposedly like multiple ships, and I haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. So I may have to give that a go.
Landing gear up.
Well, thank you. Oh, I'm sure there's better ways than that. All right, let's check our contracts. Let's go. Let's see if there's any salvage here. Some salvage at Arc L1 would be fantastic to start with. Okay, there's one Arca 1. Let's start with that one.
Shields off.
I love that I can actually warp within like 1.5 kilometers to this thing. Super convenient.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
And that is the sheep. My question is do I want to do the cargo? Or do I want to just crunch? I think I just want to crunch for right now. I just want to munch, get a full load, and take it back. And he's back to YouTube. $70 SCU, so I'll get a full buffer load with this, which is nice. I was thinking about taking the Reclaimer, and I was like, eh. Because of like all the docking and crap with the Reclaimer, like I was like, I just don't want to mess with it. Really cool is if my homie G, this guy I know, I think he goes by like the Kevlar Ducky. Like if he wouldn't have like bailed on me on Star Citizen and could have helped me done some salvage tonight, we could have just teamed this. Way to leave a brother hanging. SCU. Contract complete. I don't know why I'm at 12% or 13%. I'm not even gonna fit the 83. Yeah, that guy's something else. I mean, at least he could have left a starter ship so he could toss some boxes. Oh, New York City trip tomorrow. That's kind of cool. What a cool job, though. Okay, so we've got that. So we are going to... We got a full load. We got our 8. We're going to start ejecting. You can't put it on auto because of the, like if it gets stuck, it will spit out 1 SCU boxes. And I ain't moving 1 SCU boxes. So we're gonna let these go and then we're gonna take the next mission. I've been getting pretty lucky in getting like 2 or 3 missions in the same location, even if they're smaller ships, because all I'm working for is like kind of the rep and stuff. So that one's done. We can eject that. And then we can eject another one. Oh, that's a nice little bonus for the trip. Heck yeah. $200 bonus. Woohoo. See, now you're on my schedule. Yes, this bug still exists. But this is a, you know, out of all the bugs, I'm fine with working. This one's a lot easier to work around. I'm fine with this as long as I can click it. What's crazy is on every single salvage ship, even to right now, you cannot craft anything. The whole crafting button has been completely taken away. You can't craft any tools. So whatever they did with the new crafting stuff broke all the crafting stuff on all the salvage ships for me to craft like a tool. You see this right here? Like you get nothing. So he sent the order, everybody take a shot. Yeah. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, no, do not go down there. I'm not scraping air. All right, let's go take another mission, so we can grab some rip. We need some rip. How about another mission at Arc L1? Another Arc L1 mission would be fantastic. Arc L2, there's 1, 2 at Arc L2. Arc L3, Arc L5. And then we've got an M2, but I cannot crunch an M2 with the moth. Okay, so we have Arc L4 here. Arc L4 here. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I can just take the Arc L2 one. So let's take that one. Since we're doing rep here, let's take this one. And then we need to double check to make sure there's not another Arc L2 that popped up. Okay, we're good. And the rep is going pretty good. Like, so the Adagio, we're here in senior contractor, and it's going. It's going. I mean, the easiest way, if I just wanted to do rep, was I could just, like, basically shoot, like, the ships and then move on, but I'd like to make a little bit of money as well. I'm going to purchase some ships. So I should be able to click here, click here.
Quantum travel engaged.
And we're off. Major, what is up, dude? Finally got some Lindinium with the Prospector. Sent it down at Levski, and poof. All of my ore disappeared. So, I'm gonna say this. I haven't had any trouble with salvaging. I haven't had any of my salvage disappear whatsoever so far. Like, which is kind of why I've stayed away from mining. Somebody was saying, I don't know if it was like Spooner's chat or what stream it was on, but there was like a dev in there, and they're quite aware of the issues with the missing cargo. And I think Nico actually made a post on it on Spectrum, so like it's actually been verbally addressed at least. So hopefully on the next patch or whatnot, we'll be able to get a lot of that solved. It's one of the main reasons I haven't been mining. You know, I loaded out my Prospector, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna mine, even though I would love to change the salvage heads. Like, I need, I guess I need some copper, some iron and copper. Oh, it's too close for me to jump. What am I doing?
Landing gear down.
I don't know why my landing gear's going down. This is a crazy one. This is one where I have to like the pieces go flying everywhere and whatnot. I really need to fix the my camera, like the brightness on the camera and stuff. I'm not really happy with it. I'll have to fix that for the next stream, but it's not bad. I like my camera a little more moody. Alright, we're gonna get at least the big section first. And then I think the big wing went up. So let's look at the wing that went up first. Not fixing ugly, unfortunately. Touche, touche. Look, Ducky, if you were in the game, you'd be tracking this for me. But bailed on me. Just bailed on me, man. In the middle of the most important time. Can you scrape from the pilot? No, you cannot. You can only munch from the pilot seat, but you can go down. I mean, it's basically a mole. Did I miss any pieces? Anything worth it? No, I don't see any big pieces. I guess I'll grab. Nope, that's about it. Alright. So I need to take this next mission. Accepted here. This is a little one, but it still gives a rep. They got more bugs than ships for some. He's not lying. He's not lying. It's our buggy epic space game. Hey, but I'll tell you this, Major will tell you, we had a good time. I mean, we really did have a good time the other night doing the mission. I actually had fun. It was some good laughs. Anapoa, the Centakii. Like what gives? What's that? What is that? Since you bailed on me, I at least want a freaking souvenir from New York. Better use that $200 bonus and buy yourself back a damn starter package like a real man. All these parts. Parts everywhere. Give Chris more money. Absolutely. Shut up. I tell you what, give me the money, and I'll give Chris the money and buy you a starter package. That way you're kind of circumventing the whole situation, huh? Just donate the money to me. Now, Major, you're on Rumble. That's fantastic. That is funny. Y'all bouncing around. Okay, let's check the contracts again. Offers. Come on. Something at Arc L2? Anything? Back to Arc L1? I don't want to go back to Arc L1. We got two. I mean, I do have two at Arc L4. We're gonna bounce. We'll just bounce back between Arc L1 and 2 because it's like a short distance. So this 10,000 one we can do at Arc L1. That'll work. Engagement. Majors on Twitch. Engagement farming. That's money laundering with extra steps. I'm trying to get the. Oh, I got you. I got you. Hey, let's do it. Arco 1. Alright. So apparently you have to be careful what you call stuff. Like I'm supposed to say like R and the red and the purple because they don't like it, I guess. So what I need to do is set up, what I really wanted to do was set up, because it's like so easy to set it up, I was going to do like a vertical one for like, you know, for like the shorts or TikTok or whatever, all that stuff, but I'm not worried about all this. This was just so easy to set up and for me to get on and do that I'm just going to leave it. It's just way too easy to where it is. Like, I can be up and running in, like, 2 minutes, and it's nice. Yeah, YouTube is just a little bit delayed. Literally, I think it's, like, 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds difference. So, not too bad. It's good enough. Good enough. Spool down.
Quantum travel engaged.
All right.
Quantum travel complete.
Salvage clay. Tell you what, doing these missions like back to back to back, and the price really adds up. So I'm glad the salvage is working enough that I can sell it and make all the money back. Well, the money back and some. I would think the Prowler would have like a lot more SCU than that. It just seems like a bigger ship than 7.5 SCU to me. Bounce it into space. I see you, Mr. Player. Plated milk. That's an interesting name. really want to... Well, he's not... I mean, I'm in the... I don't really think he's going to mess with me in the Moth. The Moth has enough HP that I can get away, so I'm not too worried about that. It's the one thing I like about the Moth is I can escape. Give those salvage missions a chance to regenerate here. Come on. So 12, 8, okay. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Drakey, what's up, man? Yep, I'm kind of gonna give it another go. I've just, like, I found an easier way to do all this without, like, going crazy, and, like, I found a way to, like, multi-stream without it being too in-depth where I can just, like, set it up in 2 minutes and go. So I was like, well, now that I can, like, kill, like, 30 minutes of my time not having to set all this up, I was like, I'll just give it one more go. It's fun. I missed it. I enjoy the streaming stuff. I really do. It all came down to the time, like, making videos versus trying to stream and make videos. It just took a toll on me for a while. So we're gonna kind of see what becomes of it. But yes, I enjoy it. Okay, offers, salvage. Aren't you near a station? Yeah, I'm at a station. I'm at, like, Arc L1 and Arc L2. What is this? Arc L3? Okay, here, hey, wait, Arc L2. Here is 2 good ones. Let's do these. They're at Arc L3. Let's do that one. Salvage. Wait, this one. Arc L3. Yeah, let's track the Star Runner again. Yep. What was the worst part of streaming in the past? Dude, just the amount of time, like I was doing it through, like, OBS, and I was doing it through, like, Streamlabs, and, like, I was, like, I was having to manipulate YouTube differently than I was OBS. Like, it was just there were so many steps just to set it up, and now I can just, like, change the thumbnail and pop it in this, like, program, and, like, all the chats are here. Like, it does it for me. Like, I don't have to do some OBS plugin to do the chats or anything. It just works. Like, it is so much easier. And being able to just, like, come home from work and take, like, maybe 2 to 5 minutes and, like, change a thumbnail and add the new thumbnail, and then just, like, with whatever I'm gonna do for the evening or want to do for the evening, and then just literally click 2 buttons. I can click 2 buttons and be streaming to 3 different platforms. It just made it so much easier for me, and working a full-time job and then not having to deal with that when I came home it makes it where I gain a lot of time back. Not to mention, now 2 of the places that I'm streaming to turn the videos automatically into video on demands, which is kind of nice. Like, Rumble turns it to video on demand. Like, technically, I have Kick up too. Like, so technically speaking, I could stream to Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time pretty easily. But I'm like I've been watching newer people, like, try to stream on Kick, and it's like, it seems like it's really, really hard to get, like, a following going on Kick. I don't know. It's something I need to look into. Like, all of this happened within a week. Oh, Drakey, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I'll never say never, of course, but like the idea of turning it into a full-time job, I mean, it wouldn't happen for another at least 4 or 5 years. Like, even with what I've done with it now, it's, I mean, I'd say I make enough to keep the lights on. And by lights, I mean, like, the YouTube up and the LLC up and stuff like that. Does Drakey know about feet cam? I don't know, you can talk him into it, though. There shall be no feet cam. I should, just for Ducky one day, I should get an extra camera and put it on my boots. Hey, at this point, my goal is to maybe one day be able to, like, maybe buy us all an Idris to play on or something like that. That's like short-term goals. But right now, I'm just doing it because it's fun and like it's just, I just like it. I enjoy the streaming and stuff like that. It's not like really a monetary value. I mean, obviously it helps keep the lights on, like I said, but right now I'm enjoying it. I just want to enjoy it for a little while. Well, this location was a hell of a lot longer. An Idris, what are you, poor? Dude, I can't even get an Idris if I wanted one. Like, being able to even snag one of those is super hard, but oh, now I've got to get used to playing and looking at chat at the same time so I don't blow my salvage claim up. I just knocked off part of my ship, didn't I? Did I just knock off part? No, I didn't. The Moth is a champ. Jesus. Okay. Echo, yeah, hey man, what's going on? Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been like a year since I've streamed, or longer, I guess. God, I don't remember the last time I actually streamed. I'd have to go back and look at like a stream date. If we were real friends, you'd be dropping essays for us to get the Odins. Speaking from the guy who doesn't even have an account anymore. Bailed on all of us. Thought we were friends. Thought we were gonna stick this out to the end, man. I thought it was gonna be a, you know, succeed or fail, all as one. And Echo, the stream is going good, man. I'm enjoying it, by the way. It's fun to be back. So you're saying if I buy you a starter package, you'll play? Is that what I'm hearing? I remember this whole speech about I'm not spending another minute on that game as well, so there's a little more than monetized value to that. Come on, man. Feels like this is taking... That one, like, took a minute, but I guess that's 70 SCU, so if I move this way and move up, we'll be able to fill the ship up. You know what's funny is when I left, I don't I hope my guy has like water and stuff on him. That would be convenient. I need to do this one side. Ejecto. Eject. Oh, this side. This side. Guys, for those of you who are just watching, we got to do this manually because if you don't and you do the auto eject, it wants to, like, if it gets stuck or something, it ends up wanting to spit out like 1 SCU boxes, and I'm not pulling 1 SCU boxes off the ship because it's a pain in the butt. So we're going to stick with 8 SCU boxes. I think I may have to go and put, because I haven't done it in a while, I need to put, let's see if I can put 8 SCU on that cargo grid down there too. Carry some extra cargo. That would be good. So after I eject this one, we're gonna check our rep. So preparing to eject. Okay, so I can do this. Let's check our rep. Rep. Holdings. So we're like right in line with the in. Like it's moving, it's just moving slow. Because I think I was like right, like closer to the 0 to in maybe. So right in line with the back of the in. But you're alpha testing, how else will we fix the auto eject? Yeah, super grindy rep for an alpha, that's for sure. I will say that. I cannot disagree with that. Like it's pretty, but it's live service too. Remember, it's an alpha live service. Major already belled. He's probably playing. It's hard to chat and play. Okay, so we're at Arc. I think we're at Arc L3. Let's check and see if there's any more at Arc L3 before we move on. Arc L4. So all we have right now is like Arc L. We have one at Arc L5. I mean, this is a Taurus. We could probably do the Taurus. Let's do the Taurus. I think I have some fuel. Should have enough fuel to go do this. Let's track our salvage claim. A life service turret. Hey, it is what it is. You really should have sold me that whole B and then sold your account. I know, it was so fast, it was last minute, so no harm. Hell yeah, we're salty about that whole B. What are you talking about? You basically stole that from them, and didn't even hook a sucker up. God, yeah, you got a good deal on that, dude. You got a good deal on that Arastra too. Oh my God, that was a really good deal. You got some You played the patience game and got the hook up on that. It was a really good deal. That patience paid off for all that for sure. Well, actually, no, it didn't, because then you just went off and sold it. Patience for nothing. A little trek to this one. Hopefully we don't run out of fuel. But then we can just call for fuel now. It's fantastic.
50%.
50% fuel, so we're good. She just told me. Yeah, they did change the price, you're right. Still, that was still a good deal. That was still a good deal for that ship. Alright. Let's go get this bad boy. Wait a minute. Yeah. How many SCU is a constellation? 41. Okay, that's actually more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like in the 30s for sure. 25 to 35. The Arastra, 575, yeah. Ducky's right. You won't see it again until IAE at the end of the year. Unless they bring it back for one of their mid-year sells, which seems like they've been doing lately, bringing like these random ships back when they release new ships. I don't think it was on sale recently. I'd have to check the that CCU thing. Well, Ducky would probably know because he had one. Had being the keyword. Actually had some. I'm gonna guess this is the most. Yeah, 35. Let's go with this first. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember. I hadn't remembered seeing it any time before IAE. Rotating really gets pain in the butt. I feel like I lose my place with the other parts that go flying. Okay. That was the titanium from the ship. Alright. There it is. There's a piece. Hell yeah, you should have. Dude, you're crazy for getting rid of that with that paint, man. Especially for that price. That was insane. Technically speaking, you could just tell CIG you want your account back. Because it's still, technically speaking, according to the terms of service, it's still your account. Which is crazy. I don't see, where did that big piece go? It must have disappeared. Like the cockpit, where's the cockpit to the ship that went flying? I think it flies away and gets too far away and then you just can't get it anymore. That's usually what happens, but that's okay. I mean, regardless, I got the big piece. Okay, did I get the how many boxes I got left on here? And 3 on that side, and I can put 2 more on that side. Okay. So 2 on that side, and 3 on this side. I think I did that right. Yeah. Check this. I think I'm gonna go put, I may try to put like 4 of those on the grid because I've been wanting to try it to see how hard it is to get those things on the grid. But then again, it's probably easier just to fly back and unload this than it is to mess with that rear landing thing. That's probably true. Like if I was like out somewhere, I think it'd be easier to put it on the grid, but in this case, I think I'm gonna leave it. So that should be it for this side, I think, because that was 1, this is 2. So that should be it. Okay, and then that side's full, and I think on this side I can do this last. Nope. Oh, 1 more. Yep. Major's okay. He at least stopped by for a minute and said, hey. He'll be back. He always bounces. Okay, this should be the last one. So with that, I just want to make sure this goes before I'd like take off. So that's good. I've got the sides. I've got both sides filled. Okay, so let's go take this stuff back to Arc L1. Not even that far away, which is very nice.
Quantum travel engaged.
Okay, not too bad of a jump to Arc L1. So how's everybody doing this evening then? I will say this, it was a long day at work. It's a long day at work, so I was glad to be home and be able to jump on here for a little while. Definitely a lot of fun. But how is y'all's evenings going? Did anybody in chat, did anybody pick up anything at DefenseCon? Any new ships? Did anybody get an Odin? An Ironclad? M80? Pitbull? Anything? I didn't get to fly it, but I heard the M80 was a pretty big hit with a lot of the heavy fighter crowd. 2 size 5s and 2 size 4s is pretty good for that ship with like interceptor tuning. I actually, even though you can't do a whole lot with it, dude, I really liked the look of the Pitbull. I thought it was cool. Still here, Ducky, just not. See, I told you Major lurks. What's going on, Hank? Good evening to you. Picked up a C2 for hauling. Okay, hey, that's a good ship. C2 is a good ship. Which elevators? Like the regular elevators, or are we talking freight elevators? If you're talking freight elevators, I'm going to say yes, because Major just chimed in a minute ago and said that he lost some of his mining stuff. I have not personally had any issue with salvage materials or commodities that I've been like taking off of ships and stuff. I haven't been having any issue with them. But that's not to say that I'm not about to have issues with them right now, because I'm about to go unload, so you can see firsthand for yourself if I'm gonna have issues or not. Yuli? Hey man, thanks for stopping by. What ship is this? I picked up a Nomad. I upgraded my Aurora. I actually love the Nomad. It is a really cool ship. It's just like the space pickup truck of the verse. The ship I'm in is called the Moth. It is the medium salvage ship. The Moth is a really great ship because it has an external cargo grid, so it can be used for so much more than just salvage. It can be used for like cargo hauling and all kind of stuff. It's like a pretty cool universal ship. You can put a geo in the back for rock mining if you want to do that. I mean, it's just a really good all-arounder ship, even though it's based as a, you know, salvage ship. So I guess I'm gonna try to stay like in the middle.
Landing complete. Engines off.
Is the Moth better than the Reclaimer? Absolutely not. But you're talking two different size ships, right? You're talking a medium ship versus a capital size ship. I have a Reclaimer as well, but the docking is just broken right now in the game, so I'm not really messing with the Reclaimer until they fix the docking. Hopefully the next patch they'll fix docking, so they say anyways. But the Reclaimer can just do like so much more bulk, and you can just make quite a bit more. But the Moth is a really nice, I guess, second runner-up for doing like CMAT and stuff. It's terrible if you're trying to solo scrape for RMC. It is not a good time for that because it scrapes so slow. Okay, so what's up, Skulls and Goblins? What's going on? Absolutely, man. Doing some salvage. Even when I'm not streaming and it's playing, I usually have somebody up in the background watching as well. About to say, what happened to that box? Okay. Let's stack a few of these up real fast. Let's make them nice. Let's make them nice and pretty. Oh, Ducky wouldn't like that. Wrong color side. Sorry there, bud. You don't play the game anymore, so you can't talk mess. You've lost your ability to talk crap about my stacking. What do you mean you can't figure out the refueling for the reclaimer? So you should be able to call an NPC now, like out in the middle of nowhere, to refuel you. Because you can't dock right now, so you can't refuel the ship. So the only way to get the ship back is to literally reclaim it. Like at your hangar. Because you can't dock to refuel. It's the same way with like the Perseus and stuff. You have to do the little thing. So what you need to do is I'll show you real fast. If you click F1 and you go to your contracts and you go to beacons, just go to beacons, hit create a beacon, select the option. This is when you're out in space. You got to be out in space to do this. Click refueling service and then click broadcast beacon right here once you click refueling service. So you'll click the option and then you'll click broadcast and an NPC will come to you and refuel you. What do you mean this guy? I'm speaking the truth, man. Alright, let's get a couple of these boxes off. I mean, this thing holds quite a bit of space, which is crazy. Like, so I can fit another 4 SCU on the back rear grid, and then I can fit another 64 SCU in the buffer, so I could hold 64 in the buffer and then spit them out, like, once I unload it. But since I'm just chilling this evening, I'm not trying to, like, max it. Just trying to do a little fun salvage, make some money. Let's see here. The cool thing is that it's on both sides, and because it's a medium ship and you have a medium hangar, you can do it on both sides of the hangar. So that side is actually done. So I can actually send this down, and then we're just gonna go to the other side. Oh, well, wicked, that works. Landing on the pad sideways works if you can get that to work. There's always so many ships on there. The last time I tried to land on a pad sideways, I bumped a ship, so I kept getting crime stats for it. So I just gave up on the reclaimer until they fix it. But as far as I didn't have an issue with the NPC bouncing off of me when I was like refueling out in space. So I'd have to retest that and see. So now we're on this side of the ship. And like on a good day, like I can park this better and like really speed this stuff up. It's just a kind of like a chill evening, so I'm not too worried about it. Pad ramming, whatever. An accidental bump because the game wasn't working at the time, but you know. And using an atlas probably makes this go like 100 times faster, but it is what it is right now. Yeah, the bug that I hate right now with this particular ship, the Moth, is that when you're done like refining, it leaves all these boxes, it leaves it in your inventory empty. And I have to sit there and like just throw them in the hangar like randomly out so that when I leave the hangar they disappear. It's like double work, but okay, this should be the last couple of boxes. We should be completely empty of the Moth. And we will send this down and we will get it refining. Pretty decent little run. No, you're good, man. Questions are fine. We all gotta learn. Am I wasting my time with the refining construction? No, just go ahead and refine them. The time it takes to refine them and the amount that you'll get by refining them is going to be way more than just like selling them regularly. You will make money regularly, but it's just worth refining them right now. And I'll show you why. Like, the economy is changing right now, but so here at Arc L1, just because I'm lazy and I don't want to transport them because time is money, they've been selling. When you refine them, they've been selling for about 12K an SCU. But so the Moth loses about 20%. The Vulture and the rest of them lose about 25%, and the Reclaimer you lose, was it 15%? Or maybe I have that backwards. I might have it backwards. I'm not sure. Will Star Citizen become what Mark Zuckerberg intended to create with his metaverse? Hey, who? At this point, I couldn't even begin to say what Star Citizen's going to be. It may come out, it may not come out. Right now, I think everybody's just kind of holding their breath for Squadron 42, which now seems to be it's going to get delayed until 2027. So, you know. Everything's a delay right now for everything. Except for ship cells. No delays there. That is the one thing that will not get delayed. Whether the ship works or not, which is what they proved with the Ironclad. They sent it out pretty broken. Now they have fixed it and stuff like that, so that's really beneficial. And they did make a post already. I guess they were waiting till they nailed down the fixes to make a post is the only thing that I can think of, but they did address the issues with it. But I mean, I would love for Star Citizen to become that, you know, all-inclusive like space game thing, but man, all I can say is if it does, and if it ever does make it there, it's got a long way to go. Feels like a scam. I mean, to each their own. I mean, I can tell you this. I played with a group of guys last night, and we did a mission at one of the bases, and we had an absolutely blast. We laughed and messed around, and yeah, there were bugs and stuff like that, but I mean, we all had an awesome time. We killed some ships and did some ground combat and got some loot and got some boom tubes, and it was a good time. So it may be a scam, but it was sure was a fun scam last night. Okay, so we're going to go to the Arc L1 here. We're going to set up work order. So I got 192, which is going to process into 38 boxes. So we're gonna get 38. So, and that's gonna take about 3 hours. Having a blast while playing around with your guy friend. Ah! I really got to be careful with what I say, right? I really need to work on rewording that. Ah! I don't think CIG thought that through when they started calling them boom tubes either. Oh man, that was a good one. Thank you for that laugh. That was good. Let's see, let's go back to hangars and habs. We're gonna have to repair our ship, refuel. So that's the pad ramming that's going. Yeah, I mean, you know. I think with the naming and stuff of this game, it's just like one big meme. And to be truthful, I really, like, from my point of view, I don't really care if people think it's a scam or not. I mean, it's to each their own. I don't care what people spend their money on. I don't care if somebody goes out and buys their $5,000 ode. It ain't my money. I don't care. If you've got the disposable income and, like, you know, $5 to me, you know, might be $5,000 to somebody else. You know what I mean? So, like, I've never been one to care about it. I mean, I'll play it and I'll have fun until I don't, and when it comes a time where I'm just absolutely miserable playing it, I'm just gonna stop and I'll go play something else. I mean, I already play stuff other games, which I think helps me with Star Citizen, because I play other games as well. Like, we're gonna play some other games coming up here where Jess and I are actually waiting for Car Mechanic Simulator, the 2026, because they're adding co-op to it, and we're gonna play that. And I'm probably going to end up playing some of the new Forza Horizon 6, and I'll probably play I'm going to play all kind of stuff, but I do love Star Citizen, and the reason why I love Star Citizen is just because I'm a sci-fi space junkie, right? I just, like, Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek, Star Wars, I just love all that stuff, and some of the aspects of this game is just, you know, something that, like, I crave, like being able to stand on the bridge of a ship, and I have a great time going out in my little Titan and doing, like, bounty hunter runs and things like that, and taking down NPCs, and it's just a lot of fun for me. Does it always work? Nope. Do I gripe about it? Absolutely, all the time. Do I wish that the developer would do better sometimes? Yeah, I do. But, you know, they've created something that no other studios out there is even scratching, you know, on, so I guess like I said earlier, I guess we're gonna find out when, you know, as time goes on, whether it ends up being the biggest scam the world's ever seen, or it turns into a pretty cool space game. But I mean, I definitely, well, I guess my point behind all that was I definitely get people's sides to it. Like, I understand that if you see it as a scam versus as if you don't. He just really loves his boom tubes. I hate you. I hate you, Ducky. I hate you.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's go back out. Let's go back out. And to Yuli, I saw your comment up there about the Odin. Yeah, that thing is just absolutely massive. Like, what people are gonna do with it, I have no idea. It's an, like, complete in-game ship, I guess. It's probably gonna be something where we're gonna end up fighting them or whatever, is what I assume is gonna happen. Skulls, what'd you say? I've had 3 years of fun and frustration. Yep. Yep. Hey, you could have dropped a lot of money in ashes. Yeah, I like if you spend $45 and this turns into being a scam, like who cares? Like, I mean, at that point, it's only $45 at that point. If Elon Musk would be successful with all his space endeavors, like a moon base, you would work there as a welder. Shoot, I'd go work on the moon. That sounds like a awesome time. 6 month shifts on that. Hey, I could jump on board with that. Ducky, what'd you say? The Odin is clearly going to be the OP choice for career missions. You know, people are talking about the Odin, but before that Odin comes out, like, what are we gonna? I mean, we're gonna get like 50 more ships before that thing releases. Who's to say we're not gonna have some super duper capital class ship that's like a medium size in between there? You know what I mean? Like a super duper version of the new Tiburon that comes. Like it's gonna be a power creep thing because they're gonna want to sell more ships. So. Okay, I need to repair this thing. Losing track. Definitely need to refuel. So what did I think I finished those couple of missions. So like I said, like before we were like right in line with the back of the N, and now we're like a little bit past the T. So I mean it's slow going on these missions for sure, but the problem is that's the only ones we have. Like you can't. So those other missions that we have, like these things, they don't move the needle at all. These missions don't move the needle any, which is like crazy. Okay, did it repair? Because I've been having to repair twice, so let's double check the repair. Of course it didn't repair. There we go. Why it leaves one, I don't know. Can you rob other players in this? Absolutely you can. It's pretty much a big, I mean, for the most part, it's pretty much a big sandbox. You will get a crime stat if you're in an area, but if you go somewhere like Pyro, if you see another player, you can just run over there and blow them up if you have a ship that you can blow them up. Yeah, absolutely you can. Wicked, you're absolutely right. Like I mean, every once in a while I'll go back to like No Man's Sky and play around for a while, and I do love No Man's Sky and some of those other games. I've seen a lot of people playing that new Space Miner game right now that I may check out. I mean, for the price, I think it's probably worth checking out. Level Cap Gaming has C-Beams that's coming out, which is probably going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out because he's like a space guru, and since he's developing it, he's kind of knows what people were like wanting. So I think what I want to try to do here is go to Pyro and see what the missions are in Pyro. So let's do that. Let's go to the Pyro gateway. Apparently there's like a multi-ship thing, and I just want to see what it is. If it didn't end up being good, I'll just fly right back to Stanton. But until then, I want to see what it's like. Pyro is a different system. So that right now, I have no idea why I hit that. Pyro is a completely different system.
Shields off.
Okay, I got it mapped right. Yeah, we're good. There's multiple planets in Pyro. Pyro is a full system with multiple planets. The problem with Pyro is it's lawless. There is no law there. You can pretty much kill who you want when you want.
Quantum travel Engaged.
with really no repercussions whatsoever because you don't get a crime stat over there like you do in Stanton. The other system is called Nix, and Nix is kind of more like Stanton, a little more loose than Stanton, but you still get crime stats in Nix. So don't go to Pyro. Oh, we're going to Pyro. Oh, we're going to Pyro. Don't you want to see the wormhole that you have to fly through to get to Pyro? I have to pray for peace for Pyro. You're on my shippy too. But are you? But are you though? Okay, we are almost to the gateway here. Yeah, I look forward to the day where with the tactical strike groups is putting us there. It's getting us like that whole step closer, which is really cool. And I hope that when they add instancing to some of it, we're gonna have better playability with those types of missions. But man, I dream of the days where we have like the big Battlestar Galacticas with the capital ships, and then we have Black keeping back the fighters and all that stuff. Let's see here. Where is the jump gate? I don't know where the jump gate's at. I can't see it. There it is. Yeah, I just want to check out. So there's apparently, there's 20k missions in Stanton, but there's 50k missions in Pyro. And I want to see if those 50k missions, by completing those, I want to see if it moves the ret needle a little bit faster. On the website, it says it's the same base XP, but I'm not sure that it's correct. Oh, I know what I'm doing. We've been through the wormholes plenty. The question is it going to spit us out on the right side or not? Are we going to end back up in Stanton, or are we actually going to make it through to Pyro? That'll be the question. Spooling up. Gotta open the wormhole. I don't even have my sticks hooked up tonight, so we're just rolling with the mouse and keyboard this evening. But that's okay, we can navigate this fine. Don't hit the gravitational yetis. Okay, well, we've made it to the Pyro side at least. That's good to know. And we have made it to our pyro. Drakey, what'd you say? Imagine in the future you'll have capital class ships fighting in fleets, but the ships are only staffed by one player and the rest is bladed turrets. Hey, I'll be honest with you. I would say that's like what 90% of the community is hoping for. Like, so my idea when I bought into Star Citizen, and remember this is back in like 2016, was I like had the dream of basically having my ship feel like it's lived in, right? Like I wanted my ship to like have NPC crews like walk in the hallway, like crew in the mess hall and doing food, cook, things like that. Like that was my whole idea. Does it look like we're gonna get that? Probably not. Or if we do, it's gonna be like so many years away from that, like way after 1.0 before we get that. Can I see that being something that like Chris Roberts wants? Like if the game is successful and makes it that far? Yeah, I could see him wanting it to go like that far to where it feels immersive and lived in, but like, will the tech get us there? I don't know. They're still developing so much, and that you know, somebody made a comment about this, like, so even though they've extended server meshing to its limit with the 600 players, like if they took the players down, like they've successfully created server meshing. Like they have a workable server mesh. So like at some point, like, you know, they can sell that tech and make God knows how much money selling that tech. So are they going to be hurting for money? I don't see them hurting for money for a while. Not for a good 2 or 3 more years at least. Not with our current ship sales for sure, because every year they're absolutely killing it. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to check these contracts. I got sidetracked. So do I need to be like next to, do I need to like fly to like checkmate or something is what I'm thinking I need to do? Like I need to get away from the gate, I think, to have these things pop up is what somebody was saying. So maybe if I just go to checkmate. Okay, so let's fly to checkmate, and then we'll see if we get these missions popping up. But if we're not getting these salvage missions popping up over here, then we'll just fly back, because I'm not gonna mess with these non-missions tonight. Well, Coffee, that's kind of the thought, is that at some point that we'll have the AI where they'll be able to do it. I mean, we have basically a simple version of AI blades in the game now. You know, we have PDCs, and that's like the first iteration of it. Now, how are they functioning? Are they functioning like CIG wants them to? I don't know. But that's the first iteration of it. But that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing, like why, like on the Odin, for example, maybe that's the example of why they made the Odin like they made it, with it being all manned turrets and not, you know, remote turrets, so that it has to be manned for when they do, you know, that will be the disadvantage of using the Odin over like maybe something that has full AI turrets. I don't know. I don't think anybody's really thought that far ahead right now. I think they're just making ships, and they're working on stuff like crafting and base building and iterating on salvaging and mining, and they're trying to tie it all together now, which I think is awesome. I think once they get salvage tied into this mining and stuff, it's going to be pretty epic, because then they'll start being able to add more stuff like crafting ships. I'm not really big on the crafting ships things. I don't care if we get to craft ships or not really. It looked cool at first, but it just, like, I feel like we're going to get stuck in all these different meta things if they start adding ships. I do like the idea of, hey, you have a group of friends, and okay, you want to build a Perseus, or you want to build you know, a Javelin or something like that, and over time you can have your base where you're just slowly building that ship over, like, you know, months. I think that's cool, but again, are you just building the ship, and then, or is it going to be a ship of different tiers where there's going to be more metas than we already have? I don't know. Yeah, like Ducky, I think Ducky probably would agree with me. We're just gonna get stuck in this like meta loop. Yep, AI could be could be a fix for at least the remote turrets. I agree with you, Drakey. Like I said, I don't think the NPC tech that's there right now, and the problem I think with the NPCs is the desync is so bad, right? Like they're gonna have to kill the desync before they make the NPCs really be able to do anything. Like half the missions I've been doing lately, like the NPCs, like I get like 1 or 2 full mags on them before they even move. So I think if they manage to get base building in a somewhat, because I know it's not going to happen like correctly, but if they get it in a somewhat like basic workable state, like it's gonna extend the life of the game by at least another year or so for sure. Just getting base building in. Salvage. Okay, so now I have these salvage claims. Okay, so look at this. I got an A2. I've got Argo rafts. But I don't have any of these missions that they say that are here, like the 50k missions. Like I don't have any 50. Like so these are like cheaper now. So like the Constellation where it was 20k, it's 10k. So it's a lot cheaper over here for sure to do these missions by half. But like this stuff, like you don't like you get good money, but you don't get enough rep off of this crap to worry about it. Supposedly there's a 50k mission that you can do within Pyro where you get like a cluster of ships to do. Server meshing is great, but it doesn't help that CIG keeps moving the player cap up every single time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're constantly pushing it to the limit, and I don't know if that's because they want to try to make it like look better. Like, look, we've got 600 people, or if they're pushing it to the limit because they're just constantly stress testing it. I mean, without being on the data side of it, I'd never be able to tell. Nope, food and water is good. We are down here at the bottom right here. We're good, 70 and 67. Okay, well, I guess while I'm here, I might as well take like a couple of these contracts, and then I guess I can just fly back instead. I mean, this I can abandon because that was in Stanton. So I've got a Constellation, which is pretty good. A couple of moles, a raft. So where's this Constellation at? Let's go do this Constellation. That was a pretty good amount of stuff. I think it was like 40. How far away is this? 17 gigs. Jesus. This is why I like staying in Stanton. It doesn't seem like everything is so far away. Yeah, it's just the ship UI, yeah. No, I'm good right now. I don't even know if I have any food on me, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Can I get up without falling out the ship into Quantum? I'll probably have to backspace. Let's find out. Nope, I got food and drink. We're good. I was just doing rep right now, Drakey. Panels are worth it, just not in this ship. The Moth scrapes so slow. It's so slow. After I go do this, I'll scrape something and I'll show you like how slow it scrapes. It's terrible for scraping. Like the vulture seems like it scrapes like twice as fast. I guess if you have 2 people in here scraping at the same time, it would equal maybe close to like 1 person in a vulture. That mixed with you can hold a lot more. You know, I guess that's worth it. I mean, 3 people on it wouldn't be too bad. They did, but it still falls short. So it's like, it like goes in order, like, so it's like Salvation, Fortune, then it goes Moth for scraping, and then it goes Vulture, and then like Reclaimer.
Quantum travel complete.
Why did this take me so far away? Stream boo? What?
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, I gotta sit back. My back is killing me.
Quantum travel complete.
Like, I have no idea where this is taking me. Like, there it is. There it is. So, okay, Ducky says Reclaimer, Salvation. Well, the Salvation scrapes faster? Because not when I was using it last. I'll have to mess with it again. They must have increased the Salvation. So the Moth is last. All that streaming is hard work. Shut up. Drakey, y'all can't believe anything Ducky says anymore. He doesn't even have a Star Citizen account. He's so far out of the loop. The Salvation is a smidge faster than the Vulture? Interesting. I'm gonna need to mess around with the Salvation. Well, I mean, I planned on it, but I wanted to. Did he get banned? Nope. I'll have to let him answer that. He belled on us. He just belled on me. I don't know what to say. My partner just belled. Just packed it in one day. The Vulture is still my favorite. Like, well, I do love the Reclaimer, but the Vulture is it's just a dang good ship. I also like the looks of it, which helps, but like the Reclaimer and the Vulture are my two faves. This Moth is just so convenient for running around doing CMAT like solo. But if you have 2 people, like the reclaimers is hard to beat with 2 people. Hey, I actually got this piece this time. That's nice. Yeah, Drakey, and that's why originally I didn't have a salvation, right? But I think if you had a couple of salvations and you were toting them around in like the ironclad or something like that, I think it'd be good. Also, I'm not sure if you guys caught the little questions and answers things, but so the ironclad assault, like, you know, right now how you can land the big ships in the middle and you can like refuel and rearm them. Well, they're changing it, so it's supposed to be only the 2 back little areas is where you can rearm and refuel. So like a really small ship and ground vehicles, and they're gonna change that. So all these people who bought it thinking they were gonna like refuel and rearm their M80s and stuff like that, I think are gonna be in for a rude awakening when it comes time for that. It's one of the whole reasons why I held off on getting the assault versus the regular. I really wanted to try one of those new missions, man. I'm gonna have to look into it to figure out how to unlock them. There's got to be a way to unlock them later. Ooh, this is a good one though. I'd really like to do this Star Runner before I head back, because I still want to do it at Arc L1. So let's grab that one. We'll finish with that one. We'll refuel and head, like, we'll go ahead and head, like, back to... Oh, that's pretty close, though. Yeah, that is pretty close. Of course, it's not letting me jump to that. That says Arc L3? Hang on, that's not what I want. I'm in the wrong thing. Contracts. This. I need to track and track. Return to Arc L3. It's not Arc L3. Have you done any of the mining contracts? Some of them. Actually, Major's the one who's been doing them. He's been sharing them, and we've been like buying and been giving him the material, and he's been turning them in for the blueprints. So I can't actually get to this one. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna guess it's at this Pyro 1L2.
Quantum travel engaged.
The mining contracts are a lot easier just because like a lot of the material that you can get off these salvage missions, you can actually turn that material in for the mining contracts. You don't actually have to go mine it. Or what most people do, they just do combat missions and then they just go buy the material and turn it in, because that's probably the easiest thing to do. You can run ghillie missions and make like $1 million in like 30 minutes doing like the ghillie missions or whatever, like 5, 6, and 7 or something like that. Like the ghillie missions are still a pretty good way to make money. Yeah, I like it, but I always end up in a prospector because I like to customize the mining head. Okay. There it is. Okay, before I do that, Oh, absolutely. And not to mention, now you can look for... So, right now, Drakey, if you're out mining and you run across some and you don't mind parting with a little bit of it... So what happened to the damn thing I just sucked up? What? I just did 40 SC... Okay, so maybe Pyro busted? Maybe we go back to Stanton, because I didn't get no, none off that. Anyways, Drakey, I'm looking for some iron and copper to make salvage heads. I did unlock the salvage heads. No, look right here, guys. I've got 59 in the buffer. No, because right there it just told me that I have it in the buffer. Oh, there it is. It's a bug. Who would have thought? You did miss a bug. You missed it. Ducky. Drakey wants to know why you're no longer playing Star Citizen with us anymore. Why? He wants to know why you bailed on me, your buddy old pal. He was sincere about it. He wants to know. Hey, he's the one who asked. I didn't ask. He wanted to know if you got. He was asking if you got banned or something. We just be ejecting these boxes. And that's all she wrote. I need... Now I can suck up this Star Runner. So I can't tell if this is actually working because I don't have the little line going around it. Yeah, I don't... They've got a lot of audio stuff that they're going to have to end up fixing. Okay, so apparently I need to go reclaim the ship. So I can no longer salvage right now. So whatever is happening, I can't salvage anymore. I actually agree with Ducky. You know, their strongest point is the ships, and they've fallen short on the ships. Like I literally cannot disagree with that. Like that is their main awesome selling point of everything, and the last couple of ships they've released were just completely broken. Ducky'll say it. What I always say, and I guess it's my little saying, you know, is like, you know, you can keep walking out in the driveway and calling your Toyota a Ferrari, but that doesn't make it a Ferrari. Okay, I think I got it working a little bit. Like, I don't have the little bar that's telling me, so hopefully this is gonna work. Oh, there we go. We got it! Hey, there's some of that iron I needed. Oh, okay, so this is actually working. Nope, it's not working. It's just giving me the percentage, it's not giving me the actual bar. Okay, we're gonna go... Mercenaries, kulaks, citizens, headhunters, citizens. I've been looking for like these missions that were like, it's called like bit 0 or whatever, but I never can find the bit 0s. They were supposed to be in Pyro, but they are definitely not in Pyro. They should fall under the, I think, mercenary here, because there's obviously we have unverified here, but there should be a bit 0. No bit 0s. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to call a refueling ship. Let's call a refueling ship. Contracts. Beacons. Create a beacon. Refueling service. Broadcast beacon. Let's see if I can actually refuel in this. Yeah, Drakey, they're on a time. They're just they're on that. They're on this like super duper time crunch, and it like, I don't know. It makes me want to think like maybe the investors or something have something to do with it, or if it's just straight up them with money. like they have to hit this money goal per month to keep the business. It probably is what it is for sure, the money thing, but let's see. What is it? Alt N, right? Oh no, I gotta target it. Then Alt N.
Docking initiated. Docking approved. Automated docking initiated.
Yeah, Drakey, I'm the same way. I mean, I'll play till I just don't want to play, and I do take breaks. There are breaks that I take. I mean, I took a big break not too long ago. I took like I didn't play it for like 2 weeks, and so I'm gonna take breaks when I want to take breaks and play other stuff. And when it's running good, I'm gonna play, and when it's not, I'm just not gonna play. I mean, I could see there be a time later where I take a longer break if they do another patch where it's just like completely foobar or whatever, you know. This is my favorite part right here too. Even the fueling they put out. Your transaction has failed, but it didn't fail. It was complete.
Launch started.
Alright. So let's go back to the Stand gateway.
Quantum traveler engaged.
uh 4.8, Drakey, it's a new 4.8 feature. You can do it anywhere in any system with any ship. All you do is call it and the NPC comes and refuels you. All you have to do is target the refueling ship, the Starfarer, do right Alt N, and it'll line you up. Just line the front of your ship up with the little bar, the little tube, and that's it. That's all there is to it. But yeah, it's a 4.8 thing. No more running out of fuel. A positive. Well, at least a positive for me. Yeah, and you do it from the beacons. You just call it, make a beacon. Oh yeah, it's super cool. I mean, it's a game changer for me for some of the stuff with me running around doing salvage. I can call for fuel. I don't have to go to a station, and it's faster to do this than it is to go to actually fly to a station and land and deal with landing pads and stuff like that. And I think that's why they did it was, you know, the landing pads at station and stuff were like really starting to get filled up and just keeping people away from the stations a little bit. Or maybe that's not their intent, but it worked out that way. Wasn't refueling supposed to be something players do though? I mean, yes. Probably because none of the player beacons are working. The medical beacons don't work. None of the beacons. I mean, I've got to be honest. Like 4.8, like people have been saying. I'm sure you've seen plenty of the videos. 4.8 is probably one of the worst patches since 3.18. I mean, pretty much every aspect of the game is in some way or form broken, and bugs that we haven't seen probably in a year have pretty much all come back. Everything from freight. I mean, the only thing that hasn't come back is us falling through the elevators, and I mean, we'll have to knock on wood right now, but I mean, pretty much everything has come back. I mean, this has been a really bad patch. My only luck behind all this is my salvage stuff is actually working. So, like, I mean, if I was doing probably anything else besides maybe FPS combat and salvaging, I probably wouldn't be playing that much. Even fighter combat, PvE combat, is like the desync is like super bad right now. I was messing around in the Titan the other night with a loadout, like testing out some stuff for a video, and man, it was just terrible. Probably gonna do the video anyways, but still. The free fly will help. When the free fly ends, it's definitely gonna help. It's definitely gonna help the game once that ends, for sure. I just can't imagine the free fly brings in like that much all the time. I could be wrong though. I mean, a free fly is a great time for people to like pop in and go, yep, it's still super broken, don't want to buy it yet. Let me not blow the ship up, that would be fantastic. I do want to check the missions one more time before I leave, just to make sure like none of those things popped up. They did not, so we're good. Now the question is can we get through here? Well, they didn't. Remember, they it was so bad to begin with that they postponed the free fly, and then they just finally figured out, well, crap, we can't fix it, so I just run it anyways. And that's what they did. They just ran the free fly anyways. They said they got it to a state that was good enough and ran it. That's literally what they said. Drakey, if you haven't been on Spectrum in a while and like haven't gone through like the general section in Spectrum, you've got to go right now and look. Like, the amount of negativity, like, I think there's so many negative posts that I don't even think CIG can even keep up with like banning all of them. It's pretty bad right now. But again, it depends on what you're doing, right? Because like, if I'm just doing this and I'm just doing salvaging, it seems like the game works fine for me. Which is why I've been doing it, because I'm just not having an issue. I'm able to go and salvage, and I can sell my salvage, and I'm okay. But yeah, I do think it's going to get better when the free fly ends. It's definitely going to slow it down some. That reminds me, I think this is the first time in a while I didn't get the referral reward for this DefenseCon, which is kind of interesting. Normally I'm able to get like one person to join for the referral reward, so this will be the first time in a while. I mean, not that it's that important, it was just interesting. I don't know if that means it was slow or not, but hey, I mean, regardless, for anybody watching that's like new to this or anything, I know you may just be lurking and not chatting, but man, it's still our crazy, buggy, epic space game. I mean, there's not a company out there anywhere who is trying to do this or trying to push the limits. So I can sit here and talk like all the trash I want, but there's nobody trying to do this. There's nobody trying to create new technology to to do the things that we want to do. So whether they succeed or not, like I said, there's nobody trying to do it. I don't know if anybody saw today, but I posted a link in my Discord, but the new No Man's Sky dropped, and I'm kind of interested in it. I kind of want to jump in No Man's Sky and see what this new update's about, like called the Swarm. Like I was looking at the space battles, I was like, oh man, that kind of looks kind of neat. Like this whole Swarm thing, I'm kind of interested in the little expedition, the story that's goes with it. I kind of want to see what that's about. I don't normally do like any of the expeditions and stuff for No Man's Sky just because of the time it takes, you know. I'm not a super big grinder when it comes to that kind of stuff. We're gonna zippity on back here to Arc L1. Probably unload this, what I got from Pyro. I don't think I can see any salvage contracts, no. But the rep is, I mean, it's inching. It's inching along. It's gonna take a while to get through senior. I can already tell. But one evening, maybe we can get a crew together. We can get the Reclaimer and dump this stuff into the Ironclad and have like a just big like salvage fiesta.
Quantum travel complete.
Drakey, yes, I remember that. I played Starfield. I played all the way through the story and went through it and did the whole plus mode and all that stuff and did the Starborn and all that kind of stuff. Like I actually played it, but it just, no matter what I play, like I played so many. I've played Elite Dangerous. I mean, I've played just about every space game that's in existence, and like whatever it is, even with all these stupid idiotic bugs and stuff, like I always come back to Star Citizen just because of like, you know, like the whole fidelity of what they're trying to do with it all. And I just cross my fingers that one day we'll get there. And if we don't, that's okay. Hey, it was a journey, it was a ride, and we'll all go play something else, and it'll be a new thing. But for one thing's for sure, we got years before they decide to fold in any cards. I mean, we're going to get Squadron, one way or another, we're getting Squadron 42 for sure. Squadron's coming out. Which, I'll be honest, like, I know a lot of people aren't because they aren't into that kind of, like, story stuff or the cinematic kind of stuff, but, like, I'm really interested in Squadron 42, and I literally cannot wait to play it. Like, that whole cinematic thing. Like, I'm super interested in it.
Landing gear down.
Alright, let's land.
Landing.
Okay, I do have to unload that out of the, I don't think I ejected this stuff. Let's just go ahead and keep ejecting. Like, I don't know, like Drakey, like, or anybody that's still on. So if Star Citizen wasn't a thing, you're here for Star Citizen, and Star Citizen, like, tomorrow ceased to exist, like, what would you go play? That would be my question. Like, what would you play if Star Citizen just folded or didn't exist? Yeah, Drakey, I agree with you on the whole Squadron 42 thing. Yeah. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for it. I know it's probably not coming till 27, but I'm like super excited for it. like, I don't know that Chris Roberts can build like this MMO thing, but like I do believe that he can make a good single player story driven space game. Like, I'll be honest with you, like when they're in there and he's given the speech and stuff and they go into battle, and then the Squadron 42, like dude, that like gave me chills, man. I love that crap. I love, you know, that underdog feeling, like Battlestar Galactica and stuff. Gets me excited. I like it. So yeah, Squadron's gonna be great. Well, I hope it's gonna be great. Come on. Let's roll. Oh, 16. So I should have one box. I should have one more box that I can kick out over here. All right. Hey, Wicked Man, thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks. You have a good night, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Me too, Drakey, man. I mean, I've always liked streaming, and it's fun, and I've enjoyed it. But like working, I mean, anybody that works a full-time job knows it. Like, you know, it's hard, and then, you know, I have Jess, so I want to make sure I make time for her, and like house stuff that I have to deal with, and I'm going to work extremely hard on like balancing right now so that I can continue to pop on maybe once or twice a week and do a little stream just while I'm playing stuff I want to do. It's gonna probably be a lot more casual than it was in the past. Like, this is probably what it's gonna be like. I'm probably just gonna jump on and play and do what I want to do. Like before, like I had some like super specific thing that I wanted to show or do or talk about, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. This is for fun, and if you guys want to hop on one night and like join me and just like do some salvage or something just for fun and BS, that's cool. Like I don't mind at all, and that's the way we're gonna run it. But I'm not gonna have a scheduled day. Like, I'm just like, I really appreciate you guys like tuning in when I get on, but like I don't have the ability right now to like set like hard schedules because of work and just things that are going on right now. I just want to, like, when I'm relaxed and having fun, I want to jump on and like be able to stream and chat with you guys. Always, Drakey, always. And that's what I'm doing. Like right now, I feel good, and this has been fun this evening, and I've really enjoyed it. And Jess has been really supportive on me with, like, you know, doing it, and she's gonna stream too with me. She's not gonna stream, but she's gonna play with me. She's gonna do some like salvaging, and she's gonna be some box monkeying and stuff like that. So she'll probably join sometimes. Back in the good old days when we first started doing all this. But I've had a lot of fun with the channel stuff. Like, I really have. I've been, like, the videos and stuff, like, I've really enjoyed making some of them. And, like, for most part, like, I've been, like, the comments have always been positive. Not always. You're always going to get, like, the, it's a complete scam kind of people, which is fine, and I respect everybody's opinion. So just stuff like that doesn't bother me anymore, like at all. Like I'm cool if somebody thinks it's a scam. If it's a scam, I've met some really cool people. I've had some really good times and had a great time building the YouTube and stuff. So if it's a scam, it's been a hell of a scam for me. Well, that wasn't too bad of a run. I didn't realize I ended up with that many boxes. That wasn't bad at all. You always gotta look. You see people running and the desync is so bad, you're like, did they get in my elevator or did they not?
Form into building.
I'll tell you guys this tonight. I am not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, man. Just not that anything's really going on. I just don't want to. I just don't want to go tomorrow. I think we all have those days, but I'm like, oh, I just want to stay home and chill, and like I want to try that new Space Miners game, and I want to try the new No Man's Sky stuff, and I want to grind a little more on this and do, you know, it's great. I just got so much not real priority stuff that I want to do. Okay, so we got 120 this time. So that still wasn't bad. I still got 120 SCU off of that. So we'll select the Pyro. Get quote, 5,700. So 2 hours for another 24 boxes. We'll take that. Not bad, not bad. Get some salvage going. So, Drakey, that's actually a really interesting question. And so we actually had this conversation not too long ago, Jess and I. So, like, you know, because you're in the Discord and stuff, that I like automotive and I like cars and stuff like that, right? Drakey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So if I didn't have Star Citizen and I wasn't going to do like sci-fi stuff, like, so I road raced at our local tracks and Mustangs and other cars for like, I don't know, almost like 12 years. And I actually have a driving sim and stuff set up in the other room. And I've always contemplated about doing like sim racing and sim rig and like streaming that kind of thing. So it would either be that, or I would just move to other content, other space games like No Man's Sky and things like that. I mean, that's literally what I would end up doing. But Drakey, seriously, man, thank you. Thank you so much. did want to. Oh, hang on. I did want to look something up. Sorry, the sound is probably gone for a second. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Drakey, I actually have a second channel for, like, it's not for sim racing and gaming per se, but it's kind of like for car stuff. It's literally, I think it's Mr. Silver 2000, the same thing, but Mr. Silver 2000 Garage. It's, so, like, if I, like, I already have something set up that I could, like, convert that to it. If that's something that I ended up doing. Like, right now, like, I just, like, it's a time thing right now. Like, if you know anything about racing and sim racing, like, to do a race, like, they're long. Like, they can get really long, and getting set up for it, like, it's not something that I would be able to do, like, hop on, like, and play a couple rounds of Star Citizen or do a couple little mining sessions. Like, it would take a considerable amount of time to do, like, the sim stuff. Like, I've watched people do it and stuff, and man, they're just, like, they're on forever. And then, you know, you have, like, your, you know, you have your warm-up laps and stuff, and then, like, I would maybe get 2 or 3 races in before I, like, literally would have to get off in the evening. Again, Drakey, seriously, man, I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I know you've been around, you're like a veteran and everything, so it's been, YouTube has been a fun journey that I literally, like, where I'm at now, I never thought I would get to, and, like, at this point, like, I don't have, like, any more, like, all these goals that I set out for when I first started, like, I kind of met them, and now I'm just, like, just kind of watching it and see where I can take it and see where it can go. Is like, I'm good. I got to the point to where I personally, like, my personal goal was I like succeeded with it, and so yeah, now I'm just like, I just want to watch it grow and build and have fun, and mostly have fun. Like, that's like the #1 priority, is like have fun doing it all. I should probably eat one of these scrumptious burritos. Can I please have a burrito? Not a magazine. I would like a burrito. Thank you. And that didn't even make my food go up, did it? It did not. He even ate that burrito too. What a waste. So much money. Can I please make my food go up? There it goes. You mean like a let's play, with like channel people, like people who are chatting and stuff like that? I mean, that would be something that's doable. I mean, I kind of did that before. I didn't actually like have scheduled stuff, but I did a little bit of that. I mean, that's how I ended up playing with a lot of you guys. I was like, hey, let's kind of, you know, let's play. But I didn't have anything. I know what you're talking about, like setting something up. I'm gonna litter. Ooh. Physics. The physics are good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I guess when it comes to that stuff, it would just I guess depend on like the time. Like, I'd have to set like a time to, I guess, to do that. Like, I'm trying to think, like, so in the evening times I don't have much time. Like, basically, I'm usually getting in bed right now, and the only reason I'm staying up is because of streaming. I get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, and it's already almost 8 p.m. here. So, like I'm like right at trying to get 8 hours of sleep if I was to get off right now. Delula, you're good, man. The freight elevator is... Your freight elevator's acting up? Oh, Drakey, I see what you're saying. Oh, I got you. I thought you were talking about like a let's play, like, hey, let's get like people in chat to play. Okay, you're talking about something completely different. A let's play. Dude, Drakey, I have a list of games in Steam, like seriously, that a backlog that is so long that I would love to start doing that on. Like, I may have to give that a try. Like, I really want to play Space Miner. Like, the new Space Miner that came out. I know that's not exactly like an old backlog game, but it's a new game that's coming out right now. And I think it would be fun to stream that and just, like, let y'all laugh at me try to figure this game out, because apparently it's pretty technical. Like, the way you fly and stuff like that, it's like different flight mechanics than any other space game. So I thought that would be funny to do. Not something that I have to continue doing or continue playing, but something that I could like do like you said, like a let's play session on it. I definitely want to do something with No Man's Sky. Now that they have so much content, I would love to do a little bit of that and throw that in the mix. There's a couple of other space games out there that I wanted to try. There's one where you're like basically in an escape pod, and I forget the name of it. I'll find it later, but you're trying to keep it running. And you have to like replace parts, and it ends up being like this big puzzle thing. But like, it's really funny because you can like interact with chat and stuff like that. When I catch the guy that coded that elevator. Dude, the elevators have been broken since, I mean, forever. They're probably gonna stay broken. I'm not gonna say that they haven't gotten better, because they used to be just flat broken everywhere, like none of them worked. So I mean, mine were working. Y'all just saw me use mine. But like I said, like my gameplay right now for Salvage is just fine. Like I'm not having, y'all just watched me do 2 full loads with no issues, loading, unloading. I mean, so I guess it always just depends on what you're doing in the game. And since I do like 90% Salvage and love the Salvage game loop, I guess I'm like, you know, ringing the dinner bells for this one, because I'm having a good time. But Drakey, I might have to get with you like offline, maybe in a DM or something, and have a chat about like some like let's play and like toss some ideas around with that. That's a good idea. That would be a lot of fun. But guys, I'm done tonight. I think I actually have to get to bed, because like I said, I have to get up at 4 a.m. and work tomorrow, and it's going to be a long day, but I am off on Friday. So I was thinking about throwing in a stream on Friday. I'm not going to promise, but like it's leaning that way. So maybe Friday, I can do maybe a little bit longer one. And if anybody that's watching or that plays Star Citizen wants to hop in and have like a little bit more of a salvage fiesta, like if I can salvage, and if y'all want to run the cargo back and forth, and we can just split all the profits or whatever. I don't really care. I don't really need the money. I'm just doing it for fun and the rep. So and I'm fine with running any other missions. I have a Perseus if y'all want to run some intersect stuff or whatever we can get into. But we can touch base on all that Friday. I do have a link probably in the description of the streams. It has a link to the Discord if you want to join. And we can be a little bit easier to team up and stuff. If you're not playing Star Citizen yet and you would like to, and you like what you saw and you want to give it a try, I do always say that I think it's worth $45 to try. If you're a huge sci-fi space kind of fan, I think that little bit of money to see what it's about is worth it. If you've gotten past a free fly, there's a code in the description You don't have to use mine. Just make sure you use somebody's to get something for free. It's always beneficial. Might as well get free stuff. But guys, that's gonna be it tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Drakey, appreciate it, man. It was really good chatting with you and you know, catching up. Julie, I hope that your elevator situation improves. Please stop by the next stream, and hopefully by that time it's getting better. Thank you to Ducky and Wicked and all the new people who stopped by this evening to chat. I really appreciate it. And guys, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next stream, the next video, the next something for sure. There will be definitely a something. So I'll catch you guys later.